So Trump's 104% tariffs are on, and guess what, guys? What do you know? China has retaliated. 84% retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods. We're going to break that down in this video and look at the stock market, which, believe it or not, right now is pushing at least some of these indexes. Actually, now all of them are in the green. We can see VTI is up what, 0.75%, but wait a second. The S&P is up about 0.8%. QQQ right now, let's pull it up here, is up almost 1.5%. Think about that, guys. The Dow's up half, and we have the Russell up about 0.25%. So we're moving on this news. Isn't that crazy? This is where you realize, wait a second, the stock market, it does the opposite of what I think it's going to do sometimes. And yeah, you would have thought we'd be tanking right now, but we're still pushing up a little bit. You guys can see we're seeing a bit of a relief rally, I guess, the continuation maybe from what we saw a little bit, not yesterday, but on Monday. You guys saw the spike on Monday. So we're holding steady. The reality is QQQ's holding steady at about 400, 405. You're noticing that here, which we held 398 pre-market yesterday, 405 today. So it kind of looks like we might be putting in a short-term bottom. I don't know. I mean, probably not realistically. I mean, it just seems like it is at this point. I mean, you can see it's double bottoming, arguably, but obviously in this market, you can't trust it at this point, which is why I'm like, yeah, I see a double bottom, but in reality, it could easily push right down and take 398 out. And at that point, QQQ would be falling like a brick, and you never know what's going to happen. But the reality is, on top of that, if we get some kind of deal, if something gets negotiated in the next week or two, that could be a point for the market to rally. So it's such a headline market at this point. You guys know what I mean. There's a trade war going on. It's a lot of crap's going on right now. But at this point, we're pushing up. QQQ 1.3%. And we're kind of seeing a double bottom, but you can't really trust it. Same on SPY. Let me pull this up and show you. It's pretty much the same thing. If I zoom in, you guys see that double bottom right at 480? Yeah, 482, 485. Now we're over 500 on SPY, but you can't really trust that this is a double bottom breakout. I mean, do you guys trust that? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs here on YouTube. But yeah, the markets are up. VIX is down 5.8%, which this was, where did this peak, at least for now? I think 60. Yeah, now we're at 49. Obviously still a very high level, but we are down about 11 points on the VIX. Gold's pushing up as expected. Wow, great day for gold so far. And it's about, what, 10 a.m. when I'm making this video? Gold's up 3.5%, up $100 an ounce. And the all-time high is 3,200. Now we're at 3,090. It kind of looks like, guys, I don't know about you, but this is about to break out further. Very nice looking chart here on gold. And 3,200 could be in sight. It is in sight already, and I'm looking at GLD, which is a gold ETF that you could trade. Obviously, trade at your own risk, but this pretty much tracks the price of gold, and this is at 283 now. I've covered this one before, and 292 is the high. I mean, we could see some more upside potentially if you think gold's going back to highs, which I think there's a good chance of that happening. I'm long gold, full disclosure, guys, but not GLD, but I have some physical gold in the bank, But, yeah, GLD is worth watching. Let's just say that. And it's something that if we see gold push, boom, 290, 295 could be in target there. Let's see. Oil's down, expected, okay. Silver's pushing, although it got hit really aggressively a couple days ago. Yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. From 35 an ounce, that was about, when was that? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, we got all the way down to 27. So this got destroyed. Gold held value, which is a good sign there for gold. And let's just run through some stocks right now that are pushing. Tesla is up 5.5%. This one's also looking like it could be double bottoming, but as you pull the chart out a little bit, you'll notice this is a descending triangle. I mean, this is pretty bearish overall. And if we fall through 215, which is a big support, you guys are seeing it on the chart. We are holding that steady right now. We held that back in March. We also held that all the way back in October and even back in September. I mean, geez, guys. But if that point breaks, which is kind of what I'm waiting for here before I even consider buying this stock, which I'm like, I go back and forth on it. I'm like, should I throw a little bit in? I'm like, not yet, not at this price. And I think if we do break under 215, 180 is next. You guys see 180 was the low back in August. We could be going there, maybe 205, 200, but if we start running through that point, yeah, 180, 150, 170, that range could be possible. It's just in the charts, guys, and you gotta look at that. And if the sell-off accelerates, that's where this could be going. But at this point, we're up 5%. So I mean, today it's looking good, but be aware if we fall through 215, it's not going to be looking the best. Let's see what else is pushing. Palantir's up 5%. It looks like we're pushing back to the top of that wedge. We'll see what direction we break. Do we break $85, or do we fall through 75 and start breaking down again? Again, in this market, anything could happen. So that's Palantir. Coinbase is probably rallying. Maybe crypto's pushing, but still, this chart looks awful. I'm not going to lie, man. I mean, you guys can see it for yourselves, right? This is another potential descending triangle. Yeah, I mean, if this goes under 135, whoo, man, it's gonna start getting ugly on Coinbase. But for now, it's holding up over 4% on the day. Other stocks moving. CrowdStrike, which I own. Where are we at here on this one? CrowdStrike is up 3.7%. NVIDIA is up around 4.3. Okay, there you go. Big update for NVIDIA, but still, I'm not trusting this rally by any means. Who knows where this trade war is where it's gonna go, what it's gonna get to. It's just starting to escalate now, which is why I'm like, okay, let me be a bit careful. But I've been buying stocks. You guys know that the last week or two I've been buying a good amount. But yeah, I'm going to wait and see if we go a bit lower now, because we are up about $20 off the lows on NVIDIA and a bunch of other stocks I was buying. And the indexes are pushing up. So we'll wait and see. If it gets way worse, I'll be buying much more. But for now, it's like a wait and see approach. But what do you guys think? I'm going to end it off there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Join the free email newsletter, stock newsletter down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.